Okay, now let us convert a given while loop into for loop. Here in this example, we have three variables x, y, and k, and all the variables are of data type integer. So we shall write here int x comma y comma k. Okay, now we have assigned 2 to x, 4 to y, and 7 to k. Means initialization of the variables is taking place. Okay, and after initializing these variables to the given values, we have while k is less than or equal to 15, means k variable is being used as a counter. This is being used for the counting purpose, and this is the testing expression here, and this variable k plus equal to 2, that is the updation part. So initialization, a testing expression, and updation part, all these three statements are to be put along with the for loop. For, we can write it for k equal to 7. Okay, but along with the k variable, x and y are assigned 2 and 4 respectively. So we can write here for k equal to 7, comma, x equal to 2, comma, y equals to 4. Or we may write this way also, x equals to 2, we may write x equal to 2 and y equal to 4 prior to the for loop. Okay, if we are writing x equal to 2 and y equal to 4 prior to the for loop, then we shall write here for initialization is k equals to 7. So we have to put here k equal to 7 in the initialization part. Then we are having conditional part, that is testing expression. So we shall write here k is less than or equal to 7. This is the condition. K is less than or equal to 15. This is the conditional part or the testing expression. Okay, now we have the updation part, because here we see that along with the while loop, k is being used as a counter variable. So the value of k is being modified here within this statement. So as we know that in case of for loop, we have initialization as well as the condition as well as the testing expression along with the for loop. So we shall write here k plus equals to 2. Okay, then we shall have the body of the for loop. All the statements except the updation part of the while loop are to be written as it is. So we shall write it system dot out dot print, and simply as it is, there will not be any change. So system, the first statement is written system dot out dot print, and we are writing here k. Okay, then next statement in the while loop, that is k plus equal to 2. This is the updation part, and we already have written this k plus equal to 2 in the updation part of the for loop. So we shall not repeat this statement, and that's how we can convert a given while loop into a for loop. Here again, we have to make it sure that the sequence of the statements is not altered, is not changed. So in this for loop, how it will be executed. First of all, three variables will be declared. Some memory space for x, y, and k variables will be reserved by the system. Then 2 is assigned to x, 4 is assigned to y, then 7 is assigned to k. This is the initialization part here. Okay, then it will check for the condition, that is k is less than or equal to 15. This is the testing expression. If this expression is true, then the set of statements we have put under the body of the for loop, they will be executed. After the execution of these statements, the control is transferred to the updation part. Okay, k plus equal to 2, and after making some modifications to the variable, to the value of the variable k, it will again check for this condition. If this condition is true, then again it will follow the same path unless and until this condition becomes false. So in this example, what we have learned is that how to convert the given while loop into a for loop. In the same fashion, a while loop may be converted into do while loop may be converted into while loop or for loop, and so on. Before attempting such type of questions, students must be familiar with the basics of the loops, because if some doubts are there, then the students will not be able to solve these questions. So it is very essential to have the sound working knowledge of the loops, different loops, for loop as well as while loop and do while loop.